Thanks for letting me sleep over. Now, on to the next crash pad until my uncle stops locking me out.
My trailer is your trailer. Last night was...
a PG-13 grope session?
Oof. Way to knock a guy down a peg.
Look, cards on the table. You're not over Betty. And I'm not interested in being anybody's rebound. Besides, I'm more into girls anyways.
To Dead Man's Curve. First one back here wins.
I usually do the honors. Not today. Cha-cha. I was born for this moment.
I'm going to Riverdale High.
Up in the morning and out to school. The teacher is teaching the golden rule. American history and practical math. You study them hard and hoping to pass.
Friends, on behalf of the students and faculty here at Riverdale High, welcome to your new school. To ease this transition, I've set up a registration desk where you can get your locker assignments, class schedules, and a list of sports and extracurriculars. We encourage each and every one of you to drink deeply from the cup that is Fair Riverdale.
Stand down, Eva Perón.
There is the school spirit I so fondly remember.
Cheryl, no one invited fascist Barbie to the party.
Ron, Veronica. No one invited Southside scum to our school. Listen up, ragamuffins. I will not allow Riverdale High's above-average GPA to suffer because of classrooms that are overcrowded with underachievers. So please, do us all a favor and find some other school to debase with your hardscrabble ways.
Why don't you come over here and say that to my face?
Happily, Queen of the Buskers.
Okay, guys, everyone, can we just put our north side, south side differences apart and start over? A new slate?
You don't speak for the Bulldogs, Andrews, and need I remind you, these greaser snakes showed up at your place trying to kick your ass.
Have to finish what was started.
I'm so over the toxic masculinity in this hallway right now.
All right, that's enough pomp and circumstance. Everyone, let's...
Know about it. You've never known love, Cheryl, except to rip it apart. Because you are a jealous, spite-filled, starving, emotional anorexic. Have a nice day at school, dear.
Enjoy your couples-only weekend. Kisses to all. Bye now.
Did you just tell Jughead that Archie and Betty kissed?
Yes?
So what if I did? Did you at least have a reason?
Oh, that's right. You're new here. Hi, I'm Cheryl Blossom, aka Cheryl Bombshell, which means I need no reasons. I simply am. Feel free to tremble.
I have a better idea. Why don't you tell me what's bothering you? Because clearly, you're in a lot of pain.
Get your sapphic serpent hands off my body!
Let me guess, some cherry cola for Cheryl Bombshell.
My God, what do you want? And why do you keep stalking me?
I'm not. I came to see this movie with Fangs, and he bailed on me. Are you okay?
I'm alone at the movies. And I'm trying to stay away from my mother, who has turned our house into her sexual playpen. So no, I'm really not.
Well, I was gonna go grab a seat alone, unless you want some company, but no pressure.
But these last few years, it's almost like I could feel you holding your breath. You are still...
Now, you may think you've mastered the art of silent tears, but I saw you crying during that movie, Cheryl.
I never cry in movies. Real life's tragic enough. But when Simon's mom said he used to be such a carefree kid growing up, and then at a certain point, he stopped being that happy kid because he was hiding a secret.
Cheryl.
Everyone thinks I'm this loveless monster. But it isn't true. I loved someone who loved me. my mother destroyed it.
You mean your brother Jason? I heard how close you guys were.
No, not JJ. Her name was Heather. She was my best friend in junior high. She used to sleep over every weekend. Until one night, my mother caught us in the same bed. She said I was deviant.
Cheryl, I am so sorry. But you have to know your mother's wrong. You're not loveless. You're not deviant, okay? You're sensational. Cheryl, I agreed to come to this will reading, but I didn't agree to a makeover. Unless it involves that blouse.
Nice, right? For the record, j'adore your flannel mesh aesthetic. I'm merely augmenting it for the occasion.
What is going on in here, Cheryl?
Mrs. Blossom, hi, I'm Toni Topaz. I'm a friend of Cheryl's from school, and she's lending me an outfit for the will reading.
And why on earth would you be there?
I invited her to be my emotional support.
Just make sure you're downstairs before the guests start to arrive. We need to present a united front against those scavengers.
Ugh, she's a nightmare.
Isn't she, though?
The first half will be distributed equally to a
Trollop. This is riveting. I can't breathe. So, Mr. Blossom, how does it feel being back in Riverdale after all these years?
Ignore that person, Claudius. I'd assume tonight would be family only.
It's all right. I enjoy meeting new people. Do you know, during my journeys as a sailor, I came upon the most wonderful island, Lesbos.
Oh, my God.
It is the most beautiful natural place on Earth.
Oh, you're not going back on the boat, dear boy, are you? You're staying here with us.
Whatever I can do to make sure that you and this house are well cared for, Mother. That is, of course, as long as I'm welcome.
Here's a room over the garage. It's freezing in winter and boiling in summer, but it's there.
In honor of Toni joining our squad, I think we should celebrate with a mandatory slumber party at Thistle House. Fancy dressing gowns are appreciated. You've all seen The Beguiled, right? Dinner at 8, curler games to follow.
And I know it's sure.
Full disclosure, I didn't want to invite all the girls tonight, but I knew my hideous mother would never allow me to invite just you, which is what I craved.
What is it?
He's wearing my father's pajamas.
What?
My uncle. Toni, I think they pushed my Nana down the stairs. I think I'm next.
Mrs. Blossom, hi. I'm looking for Cheryl. She wasn't at the hospital with her Nana.
No, she's gone. Boarding school in Switzerland. All girls. She left us last night.
Mrs. Blossom, that doesn't make any sense.
Don't come here again.
House is going to help you.
Thank you, Sister Woodhouse.
Yes, she's going to rid you of all those naughty demons. The ones making you think such awful, unnatural thoughts. Today, you must rest. Tomorrow, the real work.
Her party saying that her mom and uncle were out together. Well, I think they did something to her.
What kind of something?
Her mom said they sent her off to some all-girls boarding school in Switzerland.
Well, that's easy enough to check. There's only one. Serval Montreux.
Please, if Cheryl was in the Swiss Alps, she'd be posting parka selfies every hour. But her social media has been dead for days.
Wait, that's a sure sign of foul play.
Yeah.
Whatever you need, Toni. I'm in.
Me too. Even if we have to storm Thistle House.
I believe
The truth is that Cheryl started exhibiting strange, deviant behavior. So I sent her abroad to a private wellness institute where they're trying to help her. You don't have to believe me. But here, let me show you something.
Oh my God.
And she's drawn dozens like it.
I don't understand.
No, but Josie does, don't you? Cheryl was obsessed with you, to the point where I was afraid she might hurt you, or herself, or both. So, if you would like me to tell that to your mother and her boyfriend, and show them and the town Cheryl's drawings of you, I'd be happy to. But hopefully you girls have the decency to keep this matter private.
Josie, wait!
Slow down. We need to regroup.
If what Mrs. Blossom said is even a tiny bit true, that means that Cheryl threatened me. Sent me a bloody pig's heart. I'm out, you guys. I'm done.
1789, a state prison on the east side of Paris, known as the Bastille.
Antoinette Topaz to the principal's office. Antoinette Topaz, please. She's not far away.
Who is this?
Cheryl. She's nearby.
Nina Rose? Nina Rose, where is she?
With the sisters.
Hello? It was. Although we got disconnected before she could say too much beyond the fact that Cheryl was nearby.
Well, there's a Sisters of Quiet Mercy, but that's more like an orphanage. I don't think they do gay conversion there.
Well, who would know for sure?
Oh my God, of course.
Yes, it absolutely could be the Sisters of Quiet Mercy. It's one of the few places in the country that still does conversion therapy. Off the books, of course.
What the hell decade is this?
During Prohibition, the sisters ran a distillery in the basement. They used to smuggle booze out to Sweetwater River via a tunnel that still exists today.
Wait, a tunnel we could use to get to Cheryl?
Potentially. Gay boys in the program use it to sneak out, to hook up with perfectly nice young men like myself in Fox Forest.
Wait, Kevin, can you lead us to this secret gay hookup tunnel?
I can probably find it. But...
Sorry.
Had to wait for my parents to do bed check.
Are you in here? Toni? We came to rescue you. You did?
What's your first move gonna be?
Well, Toni, if revenge is a dish best served cold, my mother and Uncle Claudius better brace themselves for a polar vortex. But there's something even more pressing than that.